Alright, am I live? Do a quick sound test. Alright, am I live? I am. Okay, so welcome to the stream. We put on the thing. There you go. Yeah, we're having a couple of new features. So what happened last time? Since last time I've sat for around 5 more hours on the thing. But the thing is, was just so tedious and aimless that I didn't know if I was supposed to even stream it, because regardless of how tedious and aimless my streams usually are, which today are very much tedious and aimless, they still usually have a goal in them that I'm working on, so I know what I'm doing. Last time I had goals like fixing performance issues and stuff. Like I wanted the program to just use even less and less space. Let me put some different music for myself. Listen to music while you're hearing this is my suggestion. If your device can multitask, then you can do it. Probably excludes most mobile phones, which still baffles me. Anyway, so yeah, so I had to reduce the sizes of a lot of structs. There was a lot of heap allocation that is just way too large. There's a lot of static memory allocation that was also way too large, more than I need. Like I initialized 100 buttons, although I'm just using one, so that was stupid. I fixed these things, took a lot of time, and I also spent a lot of time reorganizing the code, because I had just like one source file for all the functions, and that was very impractical. What the hell is this? This burns my... One second. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I instead made, when I initialize buttons, I put also like in different things. So I have like initialization in its own function. So when I initialize buttons, like here, I init button, I reallocate an extra piece of memory for it, and I add it instead of just eyeballing it, which is just like not the right way to do it, honestly. Well, besides that, wait, let me see if adddirect does that. Adddirect does not. Oh, we have 1,000 of those. What's direct? Huh. Now maybe I should do that here as well, honestly. GUI. Okay, so first let me show you that this one works now. Oh, and I also, before I go do that, I also made a very simple debug information viewer, which had a very little small nifty piece of code that I had to write. There's a lot of copy pasting, but now I have F1, and it shows these things. It shows the resolution, calculates CPU usage, which is why 12. Really, that much? Okay. Yeah, it fluctuates. I don't know why, but see, it's going down. RAM usage, last RAM peak, and whenever there's a RAM difference, like for now, it just also, like, I need to maybe save this. I also have like mouse X and Y, just for some reason it's done twice. I don't know. I gotta check that out. I also want to render the the location of like what button I am highlighting and what button I am dragging and all that stuff. Makes things easier to work with on the long run. Anyway, so we have that. So preferably we'll get to a point where we don't have to break the code a lot of times to actually debug it. We'd have a more robust debugger. But for now, it's just a viewing debugger. It's not an interactive one. I wanted to do this. So let's make this like this. And before I add direct, when I init to UI, G. So I also put everything within the G global, which has now all different kinds of stuff like buttons, debug, GUI. Like GUI and buttons were different things. Why would they be? They're now together. For now, I'm gonna make it. What was the rest? GUI, yeah. Rect equals rect pointer malloc size of rect times 1, which is size of rect. I don't know why I do it times 1, but just like to emphasize that I'm just allocating 1. Now, whenever I add rect, I gotta do this. GUI. Oh, just to mention, if you're gonna move, like if you have a struct that's being used all the time, and you want to move that into another struct that's already been included in other functions, there's a lot to change in the code. Like there is no copy paste. Like here, for example, in VS Code, you have a rename functionality, where I could just rename something and it just replaces all relevant symbols of it, which is a very nifty tool. But it's they don't have maybe the feature of actually moving structs from one place to another, which is a very specific feature to ask for, honestly. So I don't expect it to come. So here, GUI dot rect equals rect realloc and here and the size is going to be size of rect times this thing plus 1. It should work. Oh, I need to add all these different things. Add direct has 3, I think. 3 versions. So here's another one, and here's a third one is up here. So there's 1, there's 2, and the third one is here. Alright, let's see if that works. C3 takes a little bit longer to compile because that's a lot of code to change. Or my computer is slow. Good. Oh, we're gonna crash, Alright, why are we crashing? Show me where the crash is and I'll show you the solution to such crash. Alright, so realloc. Alright, you triggered a breakpoint. Good for you. What's the breakpoint? A heap has been corrupted. Oh, that's a very specific point. Did I write the realloc correctly? Let's go find a rule where I mentioned realloc. No. Oh, yeah, I know. That's stupid. That is very stupid. This should fix it. Very stupid. Okay. It's a bit slower. Why is it slow? I don't know. Oh. Undefined behavior. Okay. You see, this is the kind of shit that I had to go through. So here I realloc. So how does the render go? Oh, I loop over 1,000? How many of them I loop on? Okay, what's the deal then? What's the dealio? Why aren't we rendering? Oh! Maybe I need to zero initialize these things. There's always a problem with zero initializing. Maybe I should do that just before I even think about it. Where do I do the mem set? Is it in parser? There it is. Okay. So let me just zerify it. Mem set. And it takes the destination, which is this thing. 0 and size over. What's up with the second expand rect? What's in it? Yeah, I add rect. I can make these null pointers, right? Since they're gonna be allocated by using realloc, right? Realloc should call malloc before. I am not sure. Should. Nope. No problem. So I think I need to do malloc. What's the deal here? Inconsistent behavior as well. And I can't even interrupt the process. That's nice. Yes! Alright. We should break here. Alright, take this away. What? It works here for some reason? Oh. I love this when this happens. It's broken and corrects itself. Alright, they're all gone to 0 now. Except for one. Okay. Nope. Still weird. Let's see what happens. Oh god, I broke it again. See, this is why last time I didn't stream this. It's because it's tedious and I don't know where to start with it. What was the problem last time? The problem last time was I just have to mem set this. I don't need to malloc this. Replace it with space actually. Button, initialize button. It's crashing on its own. At least show me the crash, damn it. Why won't you crash into the debugger? There you go. What? What location are you trying to access? In this case, it's a file agent. Oh, they were back to this one again. God damn it, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Is it reproducible? Gotta remove this. Gotta get back to Edward here. So words W. I initialize it though. That's the deal. And it was working is the thing. It was working until it did not. This is fascinating. Oh my god, this code is broken. There's so many things that are wrong. If it's just occasionally working, then we have a problem. And now none of the expand buttons are there. So you know it's not correct. It's still not correct. Run it again. Run it again. No. 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 Okay. The only thing that makes sort of sense to me why this would happen like that is since we're working with one struct, which is global G, maybe that struct just keeps losing and having things. But though it does not, though. It has pointers. Button has also pointers. Like I don't reallocate anything here, it's just pointers. When I reallocate, it shouldn't like overwrite something that's already been used for other reasons. Would vectors be the solution? Wait a second. Alright, so I think I found this here, and this is very similar to what I'm doing. And I think I understand the problem. I am working with all of these things. It's a bit of a doozy. But I'm not sure it's correct. So wait a second. Yeah, so I need to modify when I add word. Let me find the add word function. When I add words, I am modifying an array, which is a pointer. So I want to modify a pointer. I need to point to it, because it copies the pointer. So I need a double pointer in this case. So I think I need something like this, and then I need to dereference it. I think so, right? Yeah, and then I dereference, and then here and here also dereference that. How do I do this? So hearts double pointer words. I'm having a little bit of some trouble wrapping my head around this. I think there's a better way to do it. So words W is a pointer, right? When I reallocate, I don't know yet. Alright, I gotta go fix this problem, and I also gotta go to the toilet, and this is gonna be a wasted stream if I'm just gonna sit down here twiddling my thumbs. Or maybe I'll get back to it, to you on the stream when with the same name probably, when I have something